Today, we're testing 3 different Karahis from 3 Pakistani restaurants on Ladypool Road. We ordered them all, brought them back here, and 4 judges will rate them blind. Same dish, same setup, no names, no bias. One Karahi is already struggling, and one is clearly standing out. But the scores are very close. So which Ladypool Road Karahi actually wins?
Assalamu alaikum guys, hope you're all well. Today we are at the Curry Mile on Ladypool Road. We're going to be trying out the 3 Kings, try out the lamb Karahis, and we're going to see who's got the best heat, the flavour and the presentation and the spice.
Now we're checking out Apke Meizbaan. We've ordered from Laung Laachi already.
Yes, we've just been to Laung Laachi, and place number 2 is Apke Meizbaan. I'm looking forward to this one actually.
It looks quite nice.
Right, we are at Apke Meizbaan. We've ordered and we're going to be collecting in a short while. Until then, we're going to be walking up to Karahi. And all I gotta say is I walked in this place and it actually impressed me, the interior, everything. But let's see if he can be the king. Now we are going to Karahi to collect our lamb Karahi. Right guys, as you can witness, they're making a fresh, looks like a chicken Karahi, and it's actually on the coal rather than on the flames. It's basically cooked really nice. Yes, yes, and you know what? All the flavors are not lost in a sense. All the flavors are there. I think with the flame, it does get a bit, flavors do get burnt away.
So today we got 3 judges here. We got Afan, we got Shabi, and we got Mani with us today. And we're getting all ready. And 3 different locations. All 3 are from Ladypool Road. All 3 are well known. And all 3 were packed today, guys. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. So we got 4 reviewers. We got Sufyan Adidan as well. But he's in a rush like always. He's always wants to be first. But so we got him last today. So we're starting with only first with location number 1. So we will reveal the 3 locations to these 4 judges at the end.
Yes.
So, Ali, you've had about 6-7 bites already.
There's nothing left, brother.
So, let him finish this bite and then we'll come back to him. Until then, let's have a view of these Karahis. That's Karahi number 1. That's Karahi number 2. And that's Karahi number 3. To be honest, to my eyes, they all look yummy, man.
They smell amazing.
They all look nice, man.
The mixture of them, they smell really
So
amazing.
let's go for the review. The first question, the appearance.
I think it looks a bit anemic. There's no like spices or anything. Like looks a bit bland.
It looks a bit bland, lack of spices.
Yeah.
Okay.
No masala or anything, but
That was the look.
that was the look. Yeah.
And the first bite,
It's nice, tasty, a little bit salty.
a bit salty.
A little bit salty, yeah. And there's no chilies in it.
Okay.
It's like it's a bit bland.
A bit bland. We're going on to Shuaib.
Poise.
Shuaib, so on to yourself first. And your first appearance before you.
Appearance, it looks a bit light in colour.
Looks light in
There
colour.
used to be a masala and stuff in it, you know what I mean? But it does look, if you look, it looks very pinkish in it. But let's see what the taste is.
So the first bite.
If you like your meaty taste, because there's a bit of lack of masala on there, but you like the taste of meat, you'll enjoy this. But if you like your salan with a bit of masala, a bit of taste in it, that's lacking.
Okay.
But you can taste meat, it tastes good, it's cooked well. But we used to have extra spices, a bit of masala, it's lacking in.
So you got to make it.
First appearance, Imran.
Right, my first impression can say
Impression.
it looks Jersey style, so there's more meat and less gravy. And this fair, this fair piece of meat here, diced quite well.
So your first bite.
Yes. Definitely taste the ingredients like onion. It's got a good taste of coriander. Ginger, you can taste a ginger taste as well. You can see it's got a bit of little tiny pieces. And spice for me, I think I could taste a bit of kick of spice, but it's not really strong for my likings. Everyone's different. Everyone eats like high spices. Some eat mild.
Okay.
And salt, I would say, is balanced, is well balanced.
Okay.
So, but I'm still missing something. Something's missing from there. I think the desi taste. So we'll try the rest and see if they meet my likings.
Now we're going out to judge number 4. And Sufyan, his first appearance, what are you saying?
First appearance, it looks like, to me, that they've all been cooked separate. So it doesn't look like the tarka, the masala tarka, and then the meat's been added together. It looks like the tarka was done before, the meat's cooked separate, and the ginger and dhania, the coriander, has been added at the end for garnishing. Okay. So it seems like the meat hasn't been long enough in the spices.
So your first bite, sir?
I think the meat is quite nice. Like when you bite into it, it's quite juicy. But it's just that masala. For me, the taste seems like they've been cooked separate. And the meat just been added in the last minute, for last 10 minutes, just to hand out.
Okay. So that was number 1 done, guys. So you can carry on eating there while we go on to the location number 2.
It looks tasty.
Looks tasty?
It looks lovely. It looks well cooked. Looks delicious actually.
Okay, and you already had a first bite, haven't you?
Yeah.
So go on. How was your first bite?
It's nice. It's really tasty.
What you felt first go? What was the first?
Like the flavouring, like the masala, and the lamb's cooked nice as well. It's nice overall taste. It's delicious.
Okay.
Well, appearance looks inviting, to be honest with you, the colour and you think, yeah, you want to tuck into this, but let's see. The real test is this, isn't it? See, what I like about this is a bit more gravy on there. The first one didn't have much gravy in it. You can get a bit of gravy on there now. You don't just want meat in it, you need that. The taste is in the gravy as well.
So your first bite, sir?
You know what, I did enjoy that.
Yeah?
Inshallah, yeah. The gravy was there, the meat's well cooked, the masala are nice, balanced. They kick a bit more kick of chili in this one than the other one. But on its own, as a karahi, yeah, it's nice. Inshallah.
Okay. Number 3, review at number 3.
There's some good stuff wrong.
First thing before you dig in, the appearance.
First impression, the colour.
Okay.
It looks promising.
Looks promising.
And
looks like a karahi from here.
yes, you got a strong feeling. It's gonna have a good, nice, strong flavors.
Okay.
Garnished well.
Okay.
And gotta say, he has got a lot of gravy in this. Should have used sufficient amount of onions and tomatoes.
Okay, very good.
And let's see, does it keep up?
Your first bite, sir.
And you know what? It's got very minimum oil in there as well. Normally it's like soaking, but this one is well balanced. Yeah, you can see. Look, not much oil. It's not very healthy to have too much oil, is it?
Okay, let's go for your first bite.
I could taste the masala, the basar, and you try to say authentic, from some kind of a some place in the village taste.
Yep.
Yeah, I could bite into the meat very well. It's quite tender, soft, and I think a generous portion meat. Sometimes you see a lot of bones in your karahi, but these guys are giving us a lot of juicy meat.
Juicy meat.
Yes.
Right.
So spice. We asked for a medium spice, so
we asked for medium spice,
yes,
for all 3 of them. Okay. The same. We asked for same from each location, and this is what we got from each location. Are you ready to pass the karahi on now? Yes, I know you want to stay with it.
That's the parcel,
And now we're on to judge number 4, Sufyan, today. And first thing, why are you all digging in first before telling me the appearance? Sabani ho na, bhai?
No, the excitement saying you want to taste, you want to dig in.
It looks good, doesn't it?
It looks good.
You want to try it,
And especially when you be waiting. You wanna dig
So
in.
first thing is the appearance. What are you saying?
The appearance looks nice. A funny story here is because obviously the look of it. If my children were here, the first thing would say, Abu, is that chuza? They would have said
So
that.
would you say it looks like a
So
chicken?
the masala looks a bit chicken. The way that the masala is a bit. If it came hot, look, my kids would have looked at it and said, Abu, is that chicken? I would have said, no, look at its meat. Gosh.
That's good insights. He went straight to his. Look, man. Now it's time for the first bite feeling.
Masala, the spice is really nice. It's got a bit of that achadi taste to it as well.
Okay.
And it's very different to the first one. I think the style of the cooking, the masala, the different spices being used is really nice. I think I need to go for another dig.
Another dig. So we come back to you afterwards. So we're now starting with location number 3, Karahi number 3. First, actually, I'll give you my judgment of the appearance. Looks nice. What else can I say? Meat looks a bit thick to me. Looks more thicker than the other two. This looks a bit medium cut. This looks more of a thicker cut.
The only thing that's putting me up on that one is the amount of tail in that with this one.
The oil looks a bit more.
Do you know
Yeah, it's a
what I
bit
mean?
oily.
Compared to the second one. Yeah.
Compared to the second one.
You know.
But I don't think there is an issue here. So let's your appearance value first.
Yeah, I think it looks okay. Like you said, the meat's really thick. And the masala is really thick as well, look.
Yeah, I'm worried maybe because the meat is thick, maybe it's undercooked. Your first bite will give us answer to that.
You were shy.
Man, Ali, it takes you 3 bites to get your,
We have to taste the food properly.
but the first bite is what counts, not the third one. But you're feeling the first 3 bites, eh?
Yeah.
What are you saying? Pehle pet pana. He knows if he reviews it quickly, we need to move.
The last review was the shish kebab. He had the end bit and he said it was bland. And in the middle bit, it was more tasty.
Tasty, yeah, that's true.
So, it is fair.
Oh, you're trying it from different angles. Okay. So how was your first bite then? I went third bite.
I mean, it's nice, but it's not as nice as the second one.
Okay.
I mean, it's very dry and it feels like all the substances are mixed, like are separated. It's not all together.
Okay.
It's like the oil, you can see, look, the oil is separate, the gosh is separate, everything is it's not...
Just put a spoon in there. Let's have a dig in right deep. Let's have a look at the deepness of this.
Look, see, it's just like, it's not been made together, look. It's not...
Okay. So
Let's give you a mix.
now we're going on to Shabby. So first appearance before we go anywhere else.
You know what, the oil's off-putting for me,
Yeah.
Because, when I see the meat, I want to see a bit of gravy as well, because, just meat on its own gets chewy and dry sometimes. But I don't see, I just see oil. I'm looking for gravy here. And maybe it's the spoons we put in, I don't know. But, do you know what I mean? That's my first experience. But,
To be honest, these are judges' own reviews, opinions. Because to me, it looks. I wouldn't say it's too oily. Considering what I've been seeing around the UK, this looks quite good to my eyes. But there we go. Everyone has their own. That's why it's 4 of us. You can't.
You know what? The meat is a lot chunkier.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed.
This one, yeah.
I think that was quite big for a lamb karahi, isn't it?
It's quite, but let's have it.
So it depends on the first bite, doesn't it?
It's not as soft, yeah. When you're breaking the first bit. The lamb's meant to be like kind of soft and tender and kind of just throw your load, it just breaks.
Especially when it's a karahi mode.
Yes,
karahi version.
You need to do hard work in your mouth.
You don't quite get that.
Your jaws start hurting you after it.
You see the taste of it.
It could be that it melts in your mouth. I've come across that situation as well, where you've had big chunks of meat from a karahi, and you put them in your mouth, and it just melts. So it depends on how it's being cooked as well.
Basically, look at the audience has eaten, like someone who's old, who's got teeth problem, gum problem.
Yes, actually, my dad won't like that one. Yes. My dad would like maybe this second one. Second one. Well, let's see.
So I think when you're ordering food, we need to tell them, please, certain persons having it, and please make it accordingly.
I think they already have the meat cut into them kind of sizes of pieces.
I think it's boiled.
Boiled meat.
And then they make the gravy and they put the meat in the gravy and they just garnish it with
remix it with the other stuff.
Coriander and stuff.
It's not denture friendly.
Okay, here we go.
It's a bit hard, the meat. The taste is there, but it's not like bonded together. Do you know what I mean? It's not.
That's what Ali said as well.
Doesn't seem cooked together. Do you know what I mean? It seems like it's bodied by
separated.
They put it in. Put that on in it. So it's not infused with the meat.
So can you taste all the ingredients? Like can you taste all the?
You can taste the chili. You can taste the coriander. You can taste the masala and all that. But it's not. It doesn't seem infused together.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, Mr. Mani,
Gigi,
Tusani Wadi.
I'll try my
first appearance.
Appearance to me, it looks similar to the first one. Lack of gravy, to be honest.
Lack of gravy.
Looks more meaty. Like they say, namkeen gosh style.
The way they make it. But yeah, it's got all the ingredients. I could see you got the green chili here.
Green pepper. Oh, is it chili?
Chili, I think. Yeah.
Got ginger in there.
Yeah, it's got ginger in there.
Looks very.
Jalapenos.
To me, eyes. It looks flavors full.
And I must say, it's generous portion of meat chunks here. It looks like, you know.
I know
The daddy of meat in here.
Daddy of meat in there. Let's go for your first bite and see how the first bite is
The
going.
first taste.
मेरे वास्ते कोई बच्चा नहीं लगा है. When it comes to me, I'm gonna have a chutney any.
You could review the settling taste.
It's nice.
Salad is also available.
I'm gonna be left with salad and chutney.
I think they're trying to hint something at you, brother.
Yeah, I was telling Imran here that maybe 3 Karahis are too much. I didn't know that AOC. I was trying to get 2.
Okay.
We would have been biting each other's fingers off, huh?
The verdict's in.
So your first 2-3 bites. What we're saying?
Taste a chari taste in there.
Who said that? Who else said that?
Sufyan said that.
But Sufyan said that too.
Yeah.
He said that for the second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got like a tangy taste to it.
Tangy. Okay.
Yeah, but there's plenty of spice. I could taste the spice in this one.
Okay.
I think the salt is well balanced.
What about the fatness of the meat? Did that play a part in your taste?
To be honest, it is bit. This is not tender as the other ones.
Bring it closer to the camera.
See, it's quite solid kind of thing, if you know what I mean. Like, see, when I do that, see, it should break easy, but look,
It's not breaking.
it's like breaking ice.
Okay.
In terms, I don't know how to describe it. It could have been more softer, to be honest, but I think they left it exposed for too long. So it needs to be managed well, I would say, but
Okay.
yeah.
So
It's like eating liver, you know.
okay, that's a good
It's a
insight.
bit tough, innit?
You got chicken liver soft, but this is like lamb liver. That is a bit chewy, doesn't it?
Okay.
It's just a bit like that. But other than that,
What you doing? What you doing?
it tastes well. You won't say it.
It's
Other than that, I would say it tastes fine. It's got all the ingredients that needs to be in there. But they could have done a bit more better with the meat, to be honest with you.
Let's go for Sufyan. Before you dig in, Sufyan, you know the rule. Appearance.
Appearance, I like it. It's meaty.
Oh.
So when you want a
He
Karahi
likes
with a
chunky.
lamb
He
meat,
likes it chunky.
you want meat, so which you can see.
So he likes this. That's why.
The only thing I would say is because obviously asking for it to be medium with spice, it looks like they just added it. So the masala looks like the spice is already pre-made, and they've added the chilies on top
Okay.
for the spices for your liking,
Okay.
for your own taste buds.
Let's have a first bite.
It's quite nice. I think the other thing was at the end, because they've added the chilies at the end, you will get that taste.
Okay.
So I think that just takes away from the flavoring.
Okay.
Because the last bit you left is because the chilies have been added, not with the basal, not with the masala as it's been made. So that kicks at the end, takes over.
Okay.
And I'm not much of a chili person, so at this moment in time, my head will be fuming and just be seeing heat coming out.
Okay. So guys, that's all 3 done, and as you can see, the one is gone in 60 seconds.
Yeah, that's no compliments to the curry. Yeah, Ahmed. There's no compliments to the curry. It's only because it's in front of Ali. You're gonna put any in front of Ali, yeah.
So guys, we've kicked everybody out, and we're gonna do feedback by one. There's nobody else in the room, only
There's no influence.
one reviewer at a time. So we're starting with Karahi number 1, which is what's your rating for it, Imran?
I would give this 6 out of 10.
6.
Could have been better with more gravy.
Okay.
Second one has got the gravy and it's got the meat taste. And to be honest with you, that was a bit. I find it that tastier, so I would give it 8 out of 10. And this one had the taste, it had the meat, very generous portion. But what let you down was it wasn't tender, it was chewy. So for me, I would give that 8 as well.
So 6, 8, 8.
5, 4.
4?
I didn't enjoy that.
Wow. That was Karahi number 1. He said number 4 to it.
This one I did enjoy.
Number 2?
I did enjoy this one. I'd give that 7.5.
7.
Yeah.
And
this,
third one.
yes, 6, 7. They're kind of similar. Yeah, this is fine. I enjoyed that more. Yeah, so 6, 7.
Restaurant was this?
So 5 was from Butter Karahi.
That was Butter Karahi. They're very famous all over the.
If you go to Pakistan, they all know the place Butter Karahi. And this Jersey style is quite famous all over the community.
Yeah, people like it. We like that.
Okay, this is Karahi number 2, and You said, what did you say to this? You said 4 to this one?
Yeah, about 7, I think 7.
7.5.
Yeah.
And this one was from a...
Laung, Laachi and Ladypool
This is
Road
Laung
also.
Laachi. And this has been given 7, right?
A few things about Laung Laachi, innit?
In Laung Laachi,
I
me and Imran will mention,
I enjoyed it.
we will say something about it at the end. And this was from
This was from Apke, Meizbaan.
Apke Meizbaan. And it was 7 as well. So thank you very much. So I'm really surprised a 4 has come out for this. But Karai, so now we got Ali coming in.
Yes, Ali.
So Ali, we're not gonna take too much of your time. We've already done the talking. This is just the numbers part now, yeah?
Yeah, I just want to bring this chutney back because I'm not sure at the moment.
Oh no, that was with this one.
That was with that chutney.
Yeah, the salad was with this one as well.
Oh, right.
So this is the first Karahi number 1, location 1.
Yeah.
And let's go.
Location 1 was, to me, that's like namkeen gosh. It's not like a karahi.
Okay. Out of 10.
Out of 10, it's got to be. See, what I base the curries and the food on my home cooking and my own
That's
family's
good
cooking.
judgment, yes.
Good judgment. And against that, it's got to be about 5, 6.
So you say 5? Oh, 6.
Yeah,
Just
I'll give it a
1.
5 because it was very bland, isn't it? And it's like a little bit namkeen. There's no masala in there. Or
So,
nothing.
see guys, we're doing a separate review. The guy that was here before, he doesn't know what Travis given this.
Yes.
And what an amazing snapshot there. So, now, number 2.
Number 2, this was an amazing grai, delicious. If I went out to the shop and bought that, I'd be really happy with that. It was nice, spicy, masala. It was delicious. It was absolutely fantastic. It was nice as well.
Out of 10?
I'd definitely give it a good 9.
Oh, good 9.
Good 9, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, and the last one.
The last one was, I mean, I wish I ate that last because after I did that, it's a shame really because that one kind of was a bit lower than, it wasn't as tasty as that one. The meat was quite dry and thick and it was very oily. I mean, you can't see it now, but when it came from the shop, it was very, very oily and it felt like everything was separated. Wasn't like a unit curry, like just felt like the salmon was cooked separate, the gosh.
I think with the demands of some of these restaurants, it's a quick turnover,
Yeah.
isn't it? Rather than cooking the meat and then putting the gravy and all that, that brings a different taste, doesn't it?
I know, no, but
This you can say
But
is all
time and
added in,
effort.
all the ingredients.
yeah, but time and effort. Somebody's
Yeah.
paid time and effort into that salad,
Yeah.
and it's delicious. You can tell it's been made with love.
Yeah.
You know. and-
So let's tell Ali where these places are. So this
Ali, this one is Karahi and Ladypool Road.
But Karahi,
are you giving that a 5? And this is a controversial one. Controversial one. And this is Laung Laachi again. And this was given a 9 from Ali here. And also an 8 from Shabi. So I'm really, really shocked at what's going on here.
Okay.
And I'll give you an update at the end of the video about this. Right, and now this last one was
This was from Apke, Meizbaan.
Apke Meizbaan. Out of 10, what are we saying for this one?
I mean, I gave that a 9, so that's got to be a 7, 8, 7, 8.
7 and 8. Well done. So next,
We got one final review.
one final reviewer left. So
With this Karahi,
This was,
the chutney came with this one. This was just basic minced chutney, but that was a delicious chutney. So I mean,
does that make the points go up?
I'd give you an extra half of that now. So I mean, I gave that a 9, so I'll give it a 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just for the chutney. Chutney was delicious.
Right.
Because last time I done a food critique, some of my family says you need to tell us what the prices are. I gave that a 5.
How much was this one for then? But Karahi.
But
This
how
was,
much? £20 for that.
For that.
And did you get naan and chutney?
No.
Just £20, just Karahi.
Just Karahi, £20.
Yes, from But Karahi.
Oh wow. How much did you get?
And this was from.
Laachi.
This was
£22.
£22.
£22. And what did you get with that?
With the
We bought naan. I think that's about like £1 for a naan.
Oh, so you have to pay extra for
Yeah,
the
extra,
so
yeah.
£22 with the naan.
£22 with the naan salad,
No,
chutney.
no, just £22. This and the naan.
Okay.
So remember, the karahis are expensive now.
Yeah. And this one,
And the last one was £20 as well.
£20. Yeah. So they're all about the same price.
Same price. Yeah.
And the portion, would you say they're all like equal portions?
Yeah. I think there was reasonable portion.
Half a kg, they're all above basically.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
So finally, the last reviewer. So now we got our judge number 4 back in as well. And,
Sorry, one naan.
no naans.
No, please, I need it.
You can't eat now.
At the end. Don't record this part. Don't record this.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Don't worry.
No, I need it.
He's gonna do something.
So right, guys, judge number 4 is back in the room, and we're gonna start with Karahi number 1. And Sufyan, your rating, please, out of 10.
Karahi number 1, I would say 6.
6. Yeah. So we got 6 there, and Karahi number 2.
Karahi number 2 was my favorite.
Favorite
I would
one?
give that to a 9. Number 9.
तो क्या है कब तक तू कुछ खादा से जाए ऐसा उस तरह we'll talk about that at the end. So this is
It's good to know they've improved.
9, and finally the third Karahi.
That wasn't bad. I would say that was 6.
6. What was that again?
He gave that 5.
5, 6,
5, 6.
and a 9.
9, yes.
Okay, so now let's reveal to
8 and the 9 are given you is because why we very nice.
I'm sorry, make you. I thought your beard is probably going to go left and right as well. So that's what a 9 does to you. Imagine what a 10 would do to you. What would you do for a 10?
He'll be bloody
You'll have to wait to find out. You have to wait to find out.
Oh, where do you reckon we could get a 10 Karahi from, by the way? Anyone knows?
Desi Dera, Alam Rock Road.
You reckon that's a 10?
Desi Dera.
Come on, the dinner.
So is that 2 people saying 10?
Desi Dera.
Desi Dera.
Do a Desi Dera Commander Dera with the other people. Somebody else, no?
So there's something we got ready for New Year, maybe. No? Let's tell him. This was Butt Karahi. Very famous in Pakistan and also Manchester and Bradford. I think they got branches
there's a
all
big
over.
hype about these.
Yeah, quite famous. A lot of Pakistani people go here. Even today was full.
It depends what part of region of Pakistan. Some people like it like this and it just see dry. We like Mirpuris, we like
Like
our...
we said in the beginning, if you like it,
Cool.
eat it.
So this one is Laung Laachi. And he's also given it a 9.
9, ooh.
Everyone's given it a 9.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
I gave it a 7.
You gave it a 7. What did you give this one?
8.
8. Ali and
I think Ali gave...
Ali and Sufyan gave a 9. 9, yeah. And this one was Apke Meizbaan, which is right opposite Laung Laachi. And so this one was 8 for you, was it?
6.
6.
I can't give that. I wouldn't give that a 9. When you've had Desi Dera,
Yeah.
that's a 9-10.
So guys,
That's my benchmark. 9-10. Is it going to be at that level?
so which one won today then?
I was thinking the same.
Yeah.
Imran?
Number 2.
So the name of the restaurant.
Laung Laachi.
Laung Laachi
Number 2
has.
one, thank you guys. The Karahis coming home with me.
Listen to be happy.
Viewers here didn't know about anything about the Karahis that we bought and where they were from until they tasted and they gave their reviews, genuine reviews, and they all made Laung Laachi as their number 1. We got 9s and 8s and 7s out of Laung Laachi,
Genuinely didn't know.
and that was genuinely they genuinely didn't know.
Genuinely didn't know. They don't have a clue where it was. They didn't even know what we're going to get today.
So to be honest, I was expecting still Laung Laachi to be worse than what actually came out here.
I'd like to add something to that. I think for Karahis, Laung Laachi is...
What? Laung Laachi?
King of Karahi. From our...
Okay, let me stop you there. I want to keep it fair and truthful. Before I went to Laung Laachi, you said, bro, this is a bad restaurant. You said the same thing.
Okay, reason being, when I went first time when they opened, we ordered a tava.
Okay.
So we got the food a bit, I think obviously there's some glitches when you open, newly opened. And I didn't quite enjoy it then, to be honest. But I think the review that we heard lately, I think that brother was upset with the starters, his experience with the starters. But I don't think he had much to say about the Karahis. I don't think he got to that.
But how can you make it? How can you say it's the worst restaurant in Birmingham?
He must have been at the boiling point, to be honest, to feel and speak like that, to be honest with you. Normally people don't get upset or triggered that easily. But the brother, obviously, when he did get his food, he took in, he's hungry, starving, waiting for ages. And then, obviously, when he took a bite into that chicken, he felt really upset and he got disappointed. So,
you got to understand, you know, there's a story on both sides.
Okay.
But as far as we're concerned, we tried the Karahis and we can say, Alhamdulillah, that we all enjoyed it and it was tasty.
And to be honest, guys, I think all three were nice in their own ways.
In their own ways.
I'm not saying anyone.
This is the thing about the food industry, and they've got to get it bang on every time.
Every time.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You can go there once, it's brilliant. You go there again, it's not nice. You might give them a chance, then you won't go back. Do you understand? But they could have just had it off a couple of weeks. But like the brother went, you were saying, I don't know.
Maybe it was a bad day.
Maybe it was a bad day.
Yeah.
Maybe they're always like that. Don't know. This is how we felt. Do you understand?
You know, but
the food industry
yeah.
is always difficult. One of the most difficult industries to go into.
It's the consistency.
Because consistency.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And then you got so many different palettes and different flavors that people want.
But would you declare a place being the worst place in Birmingham, whole of Birmingham? Would you have made
It'd
that
have to
kind
be really bad, brother. It'd have to be two-way running around or what? you know. For
And
you
to
say
be honest,
that.
you would have had to try a few restaurants, at least good.
You have to be in that industry.
Yeah.
You have to know it. You
Yeah.
have to know your food and everything. And you know to declare it that way.
It's like a husband coming from work at home, expecting a nice meal. He's been hungry, working hard all day. Suddenly the wife puts food and something's wrong and he really rages. That's what he's
I'll
like.
tell you what's wrong. I could give you the answer. Dal hai table par. You come home after 5 days of work.
I think you know what? We try not to degrade any restaurant or talk bad about them. I think it's just everyone's experience. His experience was it is what he was, and he spoke his mind. To be honest, so
Yeah, shall we leave it at that? I think.
Yeah.
And chalo. Next, what we got next in mind?
ooh, I think something
What do you reckon next, boys?
something really fresh, crunchy, straight from the Karahi. What do you reckon?
No more
What do you
cries,
feel?
man.
What-
I'll say to you guys that are watching these videos, comment below. You tell us.
Yes. What would you like to see?
What would you like to see? We've done a big one today. We've
Brother,
done.
I'm ready to eat anything, brother. To say some good stuff, Rose.
Chalo. Thank you very much, guys. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys.
Yes.